Good morning, Level 1 students. Today is an asynchronous day. That means that you are going to be working on your own today. So for today, we are actually going to do some work from our phonograms packet, the orange folder that I brought to your houses a few months ago. So as you remember, we've learned 3 rules so far. We learned the rule about Q and U are married. So whenever there's a letter Q, it is always followed by the letter U in words like queen, quilt, or quiet. We also learned about the rules with a hard G that makes G and the soft G, J, in words like giant and cage. We also learned about the hard C, K, and the soft C, S, that comes before the letters E, I, and Y, like in city, center, circle. Today we're learning a new rule, rule number 4. This rule has to do with something called syllables. A syllable is a part of a word. We usually can figure out syllables by clapping. Let me show you what I mean. My name is Miss Tinty. Miss Tin-T. My name has 3 syllables. A-da has 2 syllables. Linda, 2 syllables. Antony, 3 syllables. Son-ram, 2 syllables. Ta-war, 2 syllables. The rule we're going to learn today is about vowels. Remember, vowels are those sounds like A, E, O, and U. We're not going to talk about letter I yet. Here's the rule. The vowels A, E, O, and U usually say their second sound if they're at the end of a syllable. What does that mean, their second sound? Well, we've learned a, e, o. So when we talk about the second sound, we're talking about the second sound we learned that they make. Okay? So in your packet, you have a rule number 4. They're going to ask you to just trace over the word to get a hang of it. The first word is navy. Navy. We know it's going to say A and not ah because it's at the end of the syllable. Navy. This word is just me, 1 syllable. It's going to make the E sound. E, second sound is E. Me. O, pen. O, second sound that this makes. O, pen. Here's this word. Music. It's going to make the U sound. Over here we have a few more. Baby. A. So it's not Bobby or Bobby, it's baby. She. Over. O and July. This is our rule number 4. At the bottom of this page, you are going to find that there is, whoopsies, a spot right here for you to write some more words that you can think of that end with a vowel sound. I would like you to write a couple words that you can think of that end with the syllable and have the vowel sounds A, E, O, or U. How many words can you think of that could go in here? you're going to write your ideas in the discussion. So you'll type them, okay? The second rule that we're going to talk about today is rule number 5. Now we're going to talk about the letter I and the letter Y. So the letter Y and the letter I usually say the first sound of I, which we remember is I. I. You can go back and look at your cards. The first sound of letter I is I. But it could also say the second sound of I too sometimes. So we're going to trace the rule to complete the example words. Then we're going to say them. I'm going to say them for you, and you can copy them on your paper as you listen. The first word is big. I, big. Fit. Fit. Gym. 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 And myth. Myth. All of these words are one syllable. Big, fit, gym, myth. Sometimes we have a word like silent. In this word, it's going to say its second sound, I, silent. My, type. We will practice this rule more next week. If you can think of a word that uses this rule, you can type it in the discussion below. Otherwise, just practice tracing and saying these words for today. That's all for today, guys. I'll see you next week. Bye.